All right, these are the latest visuals coming in. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's historic visit to Saudi Arabia. He's currently en route, remember, that's him boarding the aircraft. And right after, a day after he met J.D. Vance, Usha Shilukuri Vance in Delhi, the family, especially the children, enjoyed an informal time as well at the 7 Lok Kalyan Marg. It's now, after meeting the US second family, now to meet the Crown Prince in Saudi Arabia. So a packed itinerary for Prime Minister Narendra Modi as he's leaving for the visit. This will be to Jeddah. While remember, this is the third visit for the Prime Minister to Saudi, but to the historic city of Jeddah, it becomes the first visit. Prime Minister has put forth a statement as he departs, saying, "We value historic ties with Saudi Arabia." And just before departure, he has appreciated the ties with Saudi Arabia. And remember, in the past few years, Prime Minister Modi has ensured that, especially with the young Crown Prince, who's been on a mission to modernize, to as much interact with the larger world and not be in isolation, has also formed better relationship, not just with India, but specifically with Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Both the sides have mentioned that there have been strategic ties, there have been trade cooperation, energy cooperation with Saudi Arabia. So the first visit coming in to Jeddah, but this also comes in the backdrop of multiple meetings to Saudi. All right, I want to immediately bring in our Foreign Affairs editor, Geeta Mohan, for the latest on that. Geeta, ever since especially Mohammed bin Salman has taken over, especially these interactions, how do you think the relationship has progressed with India? How significant is this visit, Geeta?
Well, it is a very important and a significant visit, given that there are about 6 agreements that are going to be inked during the visit, is what we're given to understand. It's an important visit also because, like you rightly pointed out, after the Crown Prince became Prime Minister of Saudi Arabia, Mohammed bin Salman, we have seen an uptick in relations and ties between the two countries. There has been a focused manner in which the two sides have looked at not just economic trade cooperation, but very specifically strategic cooperation between the two sides. The deals that we're looking at, where the Indian and Saudi Arabian sides are going to cooperate, it includes quota for Indian pilgrims. That's a conversation that's going to happen for Hajj and Umrah when Prime Minister Narendra Modi is there. The agreements are in the field of space, energy, health, science, research, culture, and advanced technology. These are areas that are important when it comes to India and Saudi Arabia. Remember, they're also partners in the IMEC project, that's the India, Middle East, Europe Economic Corridor. And Saudi Arabia being right in the middle of that IMEC corridor plays a very, very critical role, Pooja. And so there is going to be enough conversation to ensure that things move forward. There is an assessment that is already underway on the IMEC project and how they're going to take it forward. Prime Minister Narendra Modi gave an exclusive interview to Arab News ahead of his visit, which has now become a norm. He normally does give interviews to the national paper or the leading mainstream newspaper of any country that he's visiting. And in that interview, he has really specified the importance of a resilient and dependable supply chain, of which IMEC becomes a critical part. And both India and Saudi Arabia have a role to play in ensuring that this vision of IMEC is realized. So there are teams that are working on this, and Saudi Arabia, along with European countries, the United States of America, are looking to ensure that there is an alternative to what was a massive disruption during COVID because of China. There are many aspects that are going to be looked at. The regional stability is one key issue. Saudi Arabia again plays a very, very important role, Pooja, when it comes to stability in the region. The Israel-Hamas war certainly is going to be part of the conversation as well.
So clearly, right, amid the geopolitical tensions we see in the region, how will India and Saudi Arabia proceed with it on the path of peace, collaboration? and together ensuring that the kingdom and the secular democratic institution will together progress in the world. Thank you very much. It will be a very important visit, remember, and we'll be tracking all the latest on that.